Are you trying to figure out which cruise line is actually worth your hard-earned vacation time and money? Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned sailor, there's a huge difference between the cruise lines out there. In this video, I'm ranking the top 5 cruise lines for 2025, breaking down what each one does best, what they struggle with, and who they're really for. By the end, you'll know exactly which cruise line fits your travel style, budget, and vibe. So let's set sail and find out which one is really worth it. Coming in at number 5 on our list is Disney Cruise Line, and honestly, this one earns its spot for doing one thing exceptionally well, delivering a magical experience for families. Disney isn't just using their name here. Everything on board, from the dining to the shows to the character interactions, is crafted with that same level of detail and storytelling you'd expect from a day at one of their parks. The ships are immaculately clean, the crew is incredibly attentive, and the kids clubs are next level. We're talking multiple themed play areas, Marvel and Star Wars zones, and trained counselors that make your kids never want to leave. But what makes Disney really stand out is the entertainment. We're talking Broadway caliber shows, fireworks at sea, and deck parties that actually live up to the hype. Their private island, Castaway Cay, is also one of the best in the industry, super easy to navigate, clean, and packed with activities for both kids and adults. And speaking of adults, they don't forget about the grown-ups either. There are adult-only areas, bars, specialty dining like Palo or Remy, and even a peaceful beach just for the adults on Castaway Cay. Now, as magical as Disney Cruise Line is, it does come with some pretty big downsides. The price is the biggest one. Disney Cruise is often significantly more expensive than the other mainstream cruise lines, sometimes double the cost for a similar itinerary. And you're not necessarily getting a luxury level stateroom or gourmet cuisine for the extra money. What you're paying for is the Disney experience. Also, if you're not traveling with kids or you're not a huge Disney fan, the vibe might not be for you. There's a lot of focus on the characters, theming, and family activities, which can feel overwhelming if you're just trying to relax or looking for nightlife. Still, if you've got kids or you're a Disney adult, there's really nothing else like it at sea, and that's why Disney earns the number 5 spot on this list. It's not the cheapest, and it's not for everyone, but it absolutely nails its niche and delivers an experience that many families call the best vacation they've ever had. Coming in at number 4 on our list is MSC Cruises, and honestly, this one surprises a lot of people, especially the cruisers from North America who might not be as familiar with this brand. But MSC is growing fast, investing heavily in new ships, and really starting to make a name for itself in the US cruise market. If you're looking for a cruise experience that feels modern, affordable, and a little more international, MSC might be the perfect fit. Let's start with the pros. First off, their ship is absolutely stunning. I'm talking sleek, ultra-modern designs with marble staircases, glass elevators, infinity pools. It really does feel like a 5-star hotel at sea. Their newer ships like the MSC World Europa and MSC Seascape are packed with high-tech features, amazing entertainment venues, and some spacious outdoor areas. Plus, their prices are super competitive, making them one of the best values in cruising right now. You'll often find MSC offering 2-for-1 deals, kids sail-free promotions, and flexible pricing that makes them especially attractive to families or budget-conscious travelers. Another major win is the MSC Yacht Club, which is their luxury ship-within-a-ship experience. If you want premium perks, private dining, exclusive lounges, priority boarding, butler service, you can get all of that at a fraction of the price you'd pay for a luxury cruise line like Silversea or Seabourn. It's kind of like flying first class while still technically being on a budget airline. Now onto the cons, because no cruise line is perfect. One of the biggest drawbacks is the inconsistency in service, especially on US-based sailings. Since MSC is an Italian cruise line, their service style can feel very different from what Americans are used to. Sometimes the communication isn't as smooth, and the waitstaff or front desk can come off as less polished compared to lines like Celebrity or Princess. It's not necessarily bad, but it is noticeably different. Another thing to keep in mind is that announcements are often made in multiple languages: English, Spanish, French, Italian, which can get repetitive and kind of take you out of the moment. Also, while their food presentation is great, the flavor and variety can sometimes fall short, especially if you're used to American-style buffets or specialty dining. It's not bad, but it's hit or miss depending on the ship and the region. That said, MSC continues to improve with every new ship, and their ambitious plans for expansion shows that they're not slowing down anytime soon. If you want a stylish, affordable cruise with a European flair, and maybe a touch of luxury if you upgrade to the Yacht Club, MSC is definitely worth considering, which is exactly why they land at number 4 on my list. Alright, coming in at number 3 on our list is Norwegian Cruise Line, and let me tell you, it earns its spot for some really solid reasons. Norwegian has completely redefined what modern cruising looks like, especially with its newer ships like the Norwegian Prima and Viva, which feel like more high-end floating resorts than traditional cruise ships. One of Norwegian's biggest strengths is its freestyle cruising concept. That means no strict dress codes, no fixed dining times, and no assigned seating. You get to cruise on your own terms. Want to eat sushi at 6 p.m. one night and steak at 9 p.m. the next? Totally up to you. The flexibility makes it perfect for travelers who want a laid-back, unstructured vacation. And speaking of dining, Norwegian really shines here. Their specialty dining options are some of the best at sea, from upscale steakhouses to French cuisine, tapas bars, and even a food hall style experience on newer ships. The onboard entertainment is also top tier, featuring Broadway caliber shows, comedy clubs, live music, and a nightlife that rivals what you'll find in Vegas. Now, it's not all smooth sailing. One of the main cons of Norwegian is that a lot of what makes this cruise great comes with an extra charge. Like most cruises nowadays, many of the best restaurants, shows, and even Wi-Fi packages are behind a paywall, which can make the total cost of your trip creep up quickly if you are not careful. So while the base fare may seem competitive, expect to pay more on board if you want the full experience. Another downside is that service and quality can vary a bit from ship to ship, especially on the older vessels. If you're sailing on one of the newer Prima class ships, you're likely to be blown away, but some of the older ships in their fleet might not deliver on that same wow factor. Still, Norwegian has a sweet spot between casual fun and upscale flair. It's great for couples, groups of friends, and even solo travelers, thanks to their unique solo studio cabins. If you want a cruise that feels more modern, flexible, and entertainment driven, Norwegian Cruise Line is absolutely worth considering, which is exactly why it ranks number 3 on this list. Coming in at number 2 on this list is Carnival Cruise Line, and honestly, this might be the most well-rounded, value-packed cruise experience you can get without breaking the bank. Carnival has earned its reputation as the fun ship line, and it lives up to that name. The vibe is energetic, casual, and super welcoming. It's not trying to wow you with its glitz and glamour, it's focused on making sure you're having the greatest time from the moment that you step on board. And for a huge number of cruisers, that is exactly what they are looking for. What really sets Carnival apart is how much it offers at such an accessible price point. You get tons of entertainment, live music, comedy shows, trivia nights, poolside games, deck parties, and most of it is included in your fare. You don't feel pressured to constantly spend extra to have fun. When it comes to food, Carnival actually surprises a lot of people. Guy's Burger Joint is a fan favorite, Blue Laguna Cantina delivers fresh, customizable Mexican eats, and newer hits like Shaq's Big Chicken are quickly becoming must-tries. The best part? These are all included. No hidden fees, no constant upselling. Carnival also isn't standing still. Their new Excel class ships, Mardi Gras, Celebration, and the upcoming Jubilee are a huge leap forward. They're cleaner with LNG fuel, creatively designed with themed zones, and they bring exciting features like a full water park, new dining concepts, and even the first roller coaster at sea. It's that mix of high energy and modern upgrades that keeps Carnival fresh and relevant. Plus, Carnival has an edge when it comes to convenience. They sail from more US home ports than anyone else. Whether you're near Miami, Galveston, New Orleans, Long Beach, or even smaller ports like Charleston or Mobile, you are probably within driving distance of a Carnival cruise, making it easier and more affordable for families or first-time travelers who'd rather skip the airport hassle. That said, Carnival is not for everyone. Some of the older ships haven't kept up to modern design trends and can feel a little outdated, and the party-friendly, high-energy vibe, while fun for many, may not be ideal if you're looking for a more quiet, upscale, or adult-focused experience. The crowds can be louder, and sometimes the overall atmosphere feels more like a spring break than a spa retreat. Also, while the food is solid and plentiful, it's more casual comfort food than fine dining, and that's something to keep in mind. But here's the thing. Carnival knows exactly who it is for, and that's its biggest strength. It leans into the fun energy and affordability and delivers a consistently enjoyable experience that's perfect for laid-back cruisers who just want to relax and have a good time. So while it may not have the jaw-dropping tech or the over-the-top luxury of Royal Caribbean, Carnival earns its number 2 spot by keeping cruising fun, approachable, and accessible for just about everyone. When it comes to the best cruise line overall, Royal Caribbean stands out as the clear winner, and honestly, it's not even close. What sets them apart is the perfect balance they strike between innovation, variety, and value. Let's start with their ships, because Royal Caribbean doesn't just build cruise ships, they build floating cities. Ships like Wonder of the Seas and Icon of the Seas aren't just the biggest in the world, they're full-blown destinations. We're talking massive water parks, surf simulators, zip lines, ice skating rinks, robot bartenders, yes, actual robots making your drinks, and full-scale Broadway shows like Grease and Hairspray, all included in your fare. But it's not just the size or the wow factor, they really do nail the details too. The cabins are sleek and modern, the app makes everything from check-in to dining reservations super easy, and their private island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, is a highlight on its own. Crystal clear water, the tallest waterside in North America, and a massive swim-up bar, and even overwater cabanas that give you the luxury island feel without the luxury price tag. Now, Royal Caribbean isn't perfect. Some of the onboard activities and specialty dining experiences can add up quickly if you are not careful. And because their ships are so massive, it can feel crowded at peak times, especially around the pool deck or windjammer buffet. If you're someone who prefers a quieter, more intimate cruise vibe, their largest ship might feel overwhelming. But for most travelers, the trade-off is more options, more fun, and more variety than you'll find anywhere else. Speaking of variety, let's talk food. Whether you're sticking to the included dining or trying something specialty, the quality is consistently solid. Sushi, steak, tacos, you name it, they've got it. And when it comes to families, Royal Caribbean is in its league of its own. Kids can dive into the Adventure Ocean program, teens get their own hangout space, and adults can unwind at the spa, relax in adult-only solariums, or enjoy a quiet cocktail in one of the many lounges. And somehow they just keep pushing the envelope. Every year brings new ships, better tech, and more onboard thrills. But what really makes Royal Caribbean number one is how they make everyone, first-timers or seasoned cruisers, feel like they're on a vacation of a lifetime. No matter your age, interest, or budget, Royal Caribbean delivers an experience that is bigger, bolder, and simply more fun than any other cruise line out there. So there you have it. 5 cruise lines all offering something totally different. Some are perfect for families, others for luxury seekers, and some are the best avoided if you're looking for a certain type of experience. If you find this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and hit that bell so that we don't miss out on future cruise tips, rankings, and hacks. Have you sailed with any of these cruise lines before? Drop your thoughts or your favorite in the comments. I love hearing your cruise stories. Until next time, happy cruising.